Hi everybody, and welcome to the Renaissance of Home Cooking, where our mission is to bring families back to the table one meal at a time. I'm your host Ray Monito, and today we will be doing spaghetti squash. Okay, to start off, we need to split the squash. I want to give a shout out over to Danny over at Clean and Delicious. She came up with this way I've never seen before. Till then was just to snip the ends off like so. And it gives you a really good surface to cut down the middle. Set it up on end like so, and just very simply let the weight of the knife do the work, right straight through. And there you have it, two halves. Okay, the next thing you do is just scoop out the seeds, like so. I just get a larger spoon, just like so. Now the seeds in here, I think of it as a free snack. I never throw that away. And I will be covering how to make these into a fun snack. They're delicious. I love them. And look at how easy that is. And spaghetti squash is so inexpensive. You can just make this great meal. You'll amaze your family with this. Normally spaghetti squash, since it's spaghetti, comes out, people think red sauce, but hey, the sky's the limit. Creativity is what it's about. So what I like to do for just about whatever you're going to do with it, always start with a little bit of olive oil, like so. Just drizzle it over. Take a brush, spread it around, spread the love around. Oh yeah. You are going to be so surprised what we do with this. I'm going to show you that in just a little bit. Okay, salt container. You don't have to worry about be generous with the salt is all I'm saying. This is pretty bland on its own. Of course, you don't want to oversalt it. But a goodly amount is just fine. Now, pepper. And this will all just cook right into the squash. Okay, getting ready to put that in the oven. Okay, so I've got here a baking sheet covered with foil. Bring in the handy dandy squash. Put them face down, thusly. And we'll bake those at about 390 degrees for about 40 minutes. Okay, so it's been a full 40 minutes. Let's have a look here. Let's see how these look. Oh, look at that. Oh boy, that looks so good. So now, you want to buzzsketty it up. So let's hit it with a fork. Just take a standard fork and look at that. Oh, okay. This is so cool. And when you consider that just around 40 minutes ago, this was a lump of skitty squash sitting on the counter, and now this thing was good enough to eat. Here we go. All right, work on the other side here too. Give me just a second, I'll be right back. Okay, now that these are all skittied up, we are going to dress them up. Now, like I said, it looks like spaghetti. Red sauce is perfectly fine. You could use a jarred sauce, whatever you want. But I'm going to riff on this a little bit. I'm going to go, you got it, 1 tablespoon of butter per side. Hope you're sitting down. Half a cup of bacon. It's actually 3 slices of, this is a thick peppered bacon. So mix them on in there. Try to split it pretty evenly. It's for my wife and I, so a little more for me maybe. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Okay, here's some, this is prepared chicken. Just bought it in the store in the package. Normally I don't like to do this, I would want to cook my own chicken or use leftovers, but hey, I was in a rush tonight, so hey, it works. Look at that. Yum. All right. About 1/8 of a cup of capers. Add a little pop as you're eating through it. Who doesn't love capers? This is 2 cups of sliced or chopped Roma tomatoes. May not use the full thing, but I want to give a good complement of tomatoes to both sides. Like so. So it looks like I used not even half of what I prepared, but that's good. And this is shredded parm. Freshly shredded. Put that on top. I love Parmesan cheese when it gets baked. Boom. There you have it. Another 10 minutes in the oven. Be right back. And so there you have it. These actually baked, I put them in, I said 10 minutes. These were actually in for about 15 minutes. Gave them an extra 5 because the cheese just didn't seem to be browning up. I just wanted you to have a look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Mixed with the chicken, tomato, the bacon. Let's just give it a little taste. That bacon comes through. The squash is still a little al dente. A wonderful flavor of that Parmesan cheese. So this whole thing took less than, well, let's just say an hour. It took an hour. We cut the squash, baked it for 40 minutes. During that time, you can prep whatever you want to put in to the squash. If you don't have an idea, red sauce. Get a nice jarred sauce. Be quick, easy. Your family is going to ask you, when are you making spaghetti squash again? And so, if you like this, hey, like the video, subscribe. And remember, most of all, is believe me, if I can do this, you can do it. Bon appetit.